So Gen Z, kids who were born 1996 through about 2010, 2011, they're the first generation to go through puberty on smartphones and social media. Their mental health is bad. Their sense of competence and independence is poor. They're more fragile. Employers around the world are having trouble with Gen Z. Rates of sex and marriage are dropping and are likely to drop much further. It's going to be very hard for young men and women to find each other and commit. The boys have been raised on porn. It's going to be very hard for them to have a healthy sex life. And I'm thrilled to see that there are a large number now of Gen Z groups of young people who are organizing to push back on the companies to try to reclaim a healthier childhood. So if you're a member of Gen Z, become part of this. This is the most important activism you can do because this is what's messing up all future generations. So smartphones are amazing products, and by themselves they're not harmful. They can be like a digital Swiss Army knife. The problem started when we got push notifications and an app store and thousands of companies competing to interrupt everybody, all of us, with calls to come here, do this, do this. What did people say about you? Come see what photo they posted about you. It's very difficult to resist. When you have that in your pocket all the time, many kids, about half, say that they are online almost all the time. And if you're online almost all the time, you're not living your life. You're not ever thinking deeply. You're not ever connecting deeply. All mammals play. All mammals have to play. That's how we wire up these large brains. Physical play, in person, eye-to-eye contact. And as childhood has moved on to screens, we lose all of that. We lose the physical activity, the touch, sharing food, all these things that bond us together. Our kids have lost that. We have to restore that if we want them to grow up healthy, if we want to bring down those horrifically high rates of anxiety, depression, self-harm, and suicide. As soon as Instagram became popular, that was 2012, girls went for it and that became their social life. And now no one can leave. And so I think Instagram is the most powerful way to make girls depressed, anxious, and feeling insecure about their bodies. And that's what happened. Boys, they were on it too, but they weren't affected in quite the same way. For boys, the story is a little more complicated. It's the complete immersion in digital activities that are designed to hook their dopamine systems. Dopamine, when you do something, you get a little reward. It makes you say, I want to do it again, again, again. So the video games do that to the boys. As they get older, then it's porn. Then it's gambling. Video games are not even video games anymore. It's wandering through weird worlds, talking with strangers. So boys are much more likely to get sextorted. We're stuck in a collective action trap because every kid needs a phone because every other kid has a phone. And so the way out of a collective action trap is collective action, if we do it together. And that's why phone-free schools is so great, because nobody is posting during the school day. You're not missing anything, so it's okay that you're not on Instagram or TikTok during the day. And test scores have been dropping, not since COVID, since 2012. What can we do about that? Turns out the simplest thing is just take away the phones in the morning and give them back in the afternoon. When schools do that, they get amazing responses. They say we hear laughter in the hallways again. They say students are doing their homework and turning it in. We have to get to a world in which there is age gating and age verification. There are already 20 or 30 different ways of doing age verification. There are already lots of companies that offer it. There are already lots of industries that require it for adults. We have to get to the point where we say, you know what? You can't just open an account on TikTok and say whatever age you want. You have to be 16. Any other industry would be sued to oblivion by now. But the tech industry would manage to get for itself certain congressional exemptions. No other industry enjoys the protection to say you can do whatever you want to kids, you can hurt them however you want, and nothing's going to happen to you. But we don't let kids wander into a bar, a strip club, or a casino and just say, oh yes, I'm 21. The company that's making money from them has the responsibility to check their age. The tech industry can easily do this if they're incentivized to do it. There are many lawsuits coming along that might make progress, but these companies are hurting kids at an industrial scale and they take no responsibility, and we have to make them take responsibility.